How would you characterize these conditions, Brendon? What's it like out there this morning?
It was brutal. You know, I was out there wondering why we started in the first place. You know,
Really?
we were on the practice greens talking about if the balls are going to roll on the green. And then, you know, I finished my 3 holes, finished the round, and you get in the scorer's office and they tell you they've been rolling balls on the 11th green for an hour. So obviously they knew this was going to happen, but they still started playing anyway. So I think it was probably an error.
How hot were you when you walked into the recorder's office, honestly?
Pretty frustrated knowing that I just teed off 18. I just 3-putted 16 and 17 in 40-mile-an-hour winds, and then they're going to call play. Why do we even start playing in the first place? I finished off with my par, made the cut on the number, but a little frustrated.
We've heard Paul Azinger and Curtis Strange talk about questioning the fairness, if you will, of stopping play at a certain point, Brendon, and then having other players have the ability to continue to play. How fair is that in your view as you're trying to complete your round?
Well, I think everybody's going to play in difficult conditions. Obviously, we saw yesterday, you know, the wind was blowing pretty good too. It's blowing harder today.
Yeah.
So, you know, with links golf, you know, you get different draws, and that's the nature of the game. But, you know, I just don't like when they probably made a bad decision to start playing in the first place.
You were explaining before we came down, Mike tossed to us, Brendon, explain what's going through your mind as you're standing over it and drawing the putter back. I found this fascinating. What your concern was when you're putting into the wind.
Right, where I had to put my ball back on 16 was on top of a ridge. You've got the wind coming over the ridge, and you're standing over the putt wondering if the ball is going to roll into your putter. So that's an unnerving thought over a putt. And then just to even get the putter to sit still before you take it back is difficult. To come back through and hit a solid putt, which is probably the most important thing in putting, is hitting it solid.
We know about the vagaries and the uncertainties of the draw. Still, for everyone who had to get back out there, the 42 players this morning, Brendon, if you were to speak in one voice for all of them, should play have happened this morning? Should it have resumed?
In my opinion, we shouldn't have resumed play yet. You know, I think they needed to wait until they knew for certain that there weren't going to be balls rolling on the green, which I don't think they were positive balls would not roll on the green. And until that point, I don't think they should have started play today.
Finally, one thought about what you might face, what you think we're in store for. The forecast is for the winds not to abate until maybe 1 or 2 o'clock today.
Right, so I don't see how they can start play again until probably that point. Then you're just going to have guys finishing the round late. We'll be teeing off really late in the day again, playing probably till 10 p.m. So it's going to be a long day for everybody, and we'll have to go get a rest.